Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Phoenix Plays. Welcome back to the channel. Come on back in and have a front row seat to the epic gaming world, WWE Sports Entertainment. I'm your host, Chris Phoenix, and today we are going to be diving back into our playthrough of WWE 2k4's MyGM mode. We are heading into the second week of our WCW season, but before we get any further, let's do a quick recap of the exciting events that took place in last week's show. First up, we had Braun Strowman going up against our reigning WCW United States Champion Kofi Kingston. Kofi started out using his speed, agility, and high-flying acrobatics to his advantage, giving himself an early lead in the match. However, that just wouldn't be enough to dominate over the 6'8", 385-pound giant of a man that is Braun Strowman. Braun used not one, but two deadlift power slams. Kofi was able to muster up enough fight to make a small comeback, but that second power slam from Braun was all she wrote to finish the match and lead Braun to the WCW United States Championship title. Next up, Damian Priest called out Dexter Lumis, one half of the WCW Tag Team Champions, to a one-on-one match. Damian put all of his skills on display this evening to steamroll over Lumis. Dexter tried to get a foothold in the match, but just did not bring his A game. In the end, it was a perfectly executed razor's edge by Damian Priest to take the win over Dexter Lumis, proving that he is one of the most lethal athletes in the WCW brand right now. Our next match was a women's tag team title match between newly crowned champions Zelina Vega and Zoe Stark, fending off the new duo of Xia Li and the Huntress of Valhalla. Zelina and Xia Li started out the showdown for the women's tag team belt, with Zelina quickly taking the fight to Xia thanks to her impressive skills after training with the legendary Rey Mysterio. However, things took a turn for the worst after Valhalla was tagged in, and the Viking Warriors wasted no time at all in taking control of the ring, unleashing brutal assault after assault on both Zelina and Zelina's tag team partner, Zoe Stark. Zelina finally caught a break and was able to tag in Zoe, who then entered the ring and turned the tides once again into the defending champion's favor. Soon after, though, would come the mistake that would almost cost them to lose the belts, as Zoe was setting up a running launch attack on Valhalla outside of the ring. Zelina, for some reason, decided to grab Valhalla and throw her back into the ring, causing Zoe to land hard onto the floor. Somehow, though, Zoe was able to fight through the pain and, using an impressive suplex, pin Valhalla to secure their title status. However, during their celebration victory, it was easy to see there could definitely be something brewing behind the scenes here. Did Zelina make a mistake on accident, or is this something else going on? Finally, the main event of the evening, Karrion Kross challenged the WCW Heavyweight Champion Finn Balor for the title championship. Both Kross and Balor battled back and forth, exchanging blow after blow. Finn was on the attack from the get-go, and Karrion seemed to give as well as he took. But in the end, he was no match for Balor's tactics and aggressiveness. An Irish whip and then a rebound arm drag slam into the mat ended the duel between these two champions as Balor continues his reign as the WCW Heavyweight Champion and concluded our first WCW Monday Nitro of the season. So that's our recap of week 1. Let's see how every bit of this unfolds in our second week. But before we take the plunge from that top rope, I've got one small request from you guys. To help me grow this channel to everything that it can be, make sure you're a part of the most electrifying community on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button with a steel chair, drop a thunderous elbow on the like button, and ring that notification bell. Without further ado, let's jump back into the digital squared circle and experience the mayhem together. Get ready for body slams, high-flying action, and an unforgettable journey through the world of WWE 2k24 as a general manager. Let's hit that play button and start the show. Alright, first things first, it looks like Ted DiBiase is going to be using one of his cards on us. Looks like he used Veto Star and has vetoed us from using Finn Balor for this week. That totally sucks. He's like the biggest star of my show, but it's okay. We will make do. It does hurt, but we'll figure it out. Seriously, again? Alright, so he's used another one. He's applied the Bargain Bin Special Effects, which looks like it's going to keep us from only using a Tier 1 Special Effect Logistic. That's fine, because honestly, we only have the Tier 1. We haven't upgraded Tier 2 yet. So that was kind of a waste on his part. So good going. $1 million man, but I'm sure you got the money to spend on those. Seriously. Okay, so apparently they're all after me. Adam Pierce has used 2-bit arena. He's forced us to only use a tier 1 arena, so there goes our concert hall. Are you kidding me? Scouted has been applied by Adam Pierce, so double the cash cost of their talent scout searches next week. Wait, next week, as in week 2 or week 3? We'll figure this out once we get into that, because I definitely want to do some talent scouts this week. All right, show 2 is going to be taking place in Boston, Massachusetts. We have 3 shows left to go until we get to Hell in a Cell. Got a little over 1 million fans, $454,000 plus in the bank. We completed 2 season challenges so far, and it appears as though we are ranked 3rd right now behind SmackDown and Raw. That's okay, we can pick that up this week. We just got to do better than we did in last week, which I think I set some things up in that first week that's going to get us there. We have a new commissioner goal this week is to schedule a run-in. What will we get from that? We get pre-match physio. Reduces the probability that a superstar will become injured in a match. That's not a bad power card, but I just don't want to schedule a run-in this week, so I'm not going to do that. We are blocked from using the concert hall that we got previously, so we're only going to be able to schedule this in a high school this week. And we can't really do any other upgrades anywhere else because we only have 1 asset to use, and it takes, looks like, at least 2 assets for every upgrade right here. Seems like we only get about 1 asset per week. There might be a possibility of a way to get more than that depending on how we do in the rankings, maybe. Not sure how that works just yet because this is all new for this game. We still have 6 available power cards. We've got Classically Trained, we've got Cactus Jacked, the Best Offense, Homecoming. Hey, we already have a pre-match physio. Fantastic. And Get Schooled 3. Cactus Jacked basically says, I select an opposing brand and 2 of their superstars participate in the show next week will be injured. I'm going to wait until the next week, like week 3, and then I'm totally going to use that, probably on SmackDown, for making me not be able to use Finn Balor this week. Let's do some talent scouting, though, to see if we can find maybe a tag team partner for Damian Priest. All right, something to note here is that none of the superstars that we scouted last week are in this list. It's all new. So apparently they don't carry over. So we'll set that to renowned stars, and we'll go down here. We'll change the gender to male. That's going to cost another talent scout point. So we are looking at $20,000 and 3 points out of our 5. All right, our talent search found us 4 different options here. We have Chad Gable. We got Baron Corbin. That's definitely going to be a no. I don't like Baron Corbin at all. We got Dijak, and we got Ivar. So Dijak could be an interesting choice right here. I actually just watched my first NXT episode last night, and I saw Dijak versus, I believe, Joe Gacy in the Asylum match. And I remember Dijak, I'm pretty sure he used to be the tag team partner for T-Bar and those guys. And if he had still been like wearing the mask and all that, I don't even know if I would have chose Dijak as an option here. But seeing him fight last night, I think him and Damian Priest could be an excellent tag team right there. But I still have 2 talent scouts left. So I also want to see if maybe I might be able to find maybe a female star that could challenge Alexa right now. So let's head back over here. Let's change this over to icons. Let's go down here. We're going to change this to any. So it's going to be male or female, which will end up costing us $50,000. But it will also only use 2 talent scouts, and we only happen to have 2 talent scouts, so that should work out really well. Let's do a search there, see what we get. Oh, looks like we ended up finding Becky Lynch. Ooh, we got KO, Kevin Owens. Let's see, who else is here? Sami Zayn and Isla Dawn. So these are some excellent choices, actually. So I'm automatically thinking, maybe going ahead and grabbing maybe Becky Lynch right now. She's going to cost us for 5 weeks, but Becky versus Alexa, that could be a good fight. We could also do Isla Dawn down here. Isla Dawn versus Alexa Bliss, I could totally see that. The only thing being is she is a bruiser and Alexa is a cruiser. So a bruiser versus cruiser match probably wouldn't end up doing very well. On the flip side, looking at Becky up here, she is a specialist. So cruiser versus specialist, that could work. However, she is a face, and we're kind of looking for a heel here. But how about these options right here? Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Those two right there. That's a tag team right there. All right, so I stopped recording to kind of look at some things and try to make some decisions right then. And then when I came back, I thought I was still recording. So I went ahead and picked up some new talent from the talent scouting. And it turns out I wasn't actually recording, so I kind of lost that footage. So I'm just going to go over here real quick what we ended up doing. So I did go ahead and pick up Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I can set those up as another tag team right there. They'd be perfect together. I also picked up Dijak to join with Damian Priest right there. That's going to be another tag team. And the big decision I had to make was between Isla Dawn and Becky Lynch. And as you can see here, I went ahead and went with Isla Dawn. Reason for that is because A, Becky Lynch was $98,000. And we only had like 383, and I ended up spending quite a bit of that just to add these four to our roster. The biggest part of me choosing Isla Dawn though was a couple of things. So we have a casket match specialty right there. I think that could be very interesting in the long run. I'd love to do something with casket matches. Also, with her being a level 15, she has a perk here which lets her switch to a giant bonus class. And giants and cruisers like Alexa make a great match against each other. All right, so we spent a good chunk of change just then to get these four wrestlers, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. I did only get all four of those for only 5 weeks though, but I think I have a card that will let me get one of them at least permanent to my list. All right, it's time to book our show for this week. Let's go ahead and get started with that. First thing I want to do here is we want to get a promo in here with Braun Strowman, and I'm going to have him change his role from being a face over to a heel. To me, I just think he's going to be better in that regard. We've got Kofi, who's pretty upset about losing that title, and he's going to be wanting that back. And I think if we change Braun over to a heel, having the face versus heel is going to play into that more. All right, starting off our show, we've got a title match. We've got Damian Priest continuing his feud with Dexter Lumis, but this time he's going after the belt. So he's teamed up with Dijak, and they're going to be challenging Dexter and Dragunov for the tag team belts. But not just any kind of match, it's an Extreme Rules tag team match. In the last show, Ivy Nile called out Rhea Ripley and challenged her to a match. Rhea responded later on via social media, said anytime, anywhere, so we're going to make that tonight. It's going to be our first mid-card of the evening. Now with this one, we have a bruiser versus a bruiser, but Rhea's a level 15 with a pretty high popularity, so I'm hoping that this is going to pay off considering we got one heel and one face there. Our second promo of the evening, Kofi's coming out and he's pretty upset at losing that belt. So he's calling out Braun Strowman saying he wants a rematch. Our second mid-card of the evening before our main event is going to see Zoe Stark going up against Valhalla single-handedly without her tag team partner. Our last promo of the evening, we've got our brand new tag team members, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They are coming out and they're going to challenge Damian Priest and Dijak. After seeing the results of the matchup between Damian Priest and Dexter Lumis last week, I have a hunch, I'm betting on it actually, that Damian Priest and Dijak are going to end up with those tag team belts. And Kevin and Sami, they want their shot at those. For our main event, I was just going to have it be a normal title match for the women's championship belt between Alexa Bliss and Isla Dawn. But you know what? I thought, let's up the ante. We need those fans. So we're going to make that a triple threat match. We're going to bring Xia Li into this because she wants that belt just as bad as everyone else does. All right, first up is our Tag Team Extreme Rules title match with Damian Priest and Dijak taking on Dexter Lumis and Ilya Dragunov. Will Dexter get the revenge for the humiliation he received at the hands of Priest last week, or will Damian and Dijak prove that they are superior in every way and take away the WCW Tag Team belts? Let's find out.
Here comes a reckoning. The Archer of Infamy, ready to pass judgment.
The following contest is a Tag Team Extreme Rules match and is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, representing the Judgment Day, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Senor in the big Damian Priest.
No longer cares for the WWE Universe, no longer cares for the rest of the locker room. Because he has found his true family, and the Judgment Day is their name.
Here comes the Tower of Power, Dijak.
And from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dijak.
A man who's as cold-hearted as he is big. There are few people who are as disciplined as Dijak.
Methodical in his actions, there is no movement wasted in the ring. With strength, stamina, and shocking aerial skills, there's no telling what Dijak will hit you with next.
He has been on a warpath after his rebirth, and now he's fully unlocked his true self.
Bringing his brand of justice to the WWE, and no one is safe from Dijak's wrath.
Wyoming, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Dexter Lumis.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Many are predicting a title change here tonight, but this man is looking to prove otherwise. This just went from a match to a fight.
And from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Ilya Dragunov.
Absolutely unbridled aggression every time Dragunov competes. This dude's been called the Unstoppable Czar, a title that he has earned due to his supreme physical conditioning.
We've also learned that Ilya Dragunov has a volatile temper inside the ring.
You're right, Byron. That's a trait that Dragunov has used to his advantage.
There's no putting out the fire that burns inside of Dragunov.
The goal is obtaining those tag team championships. Being on the same page will be vital in this one. Teams are set. The WCW Tag Team Gold is on the line in this grueling Extreme Rules match. Everything will be left in the ring with Damian Priest and Dijak. And across from them, they will be squaring off with Dexter Lumis and Ilya Dragunov.
And the champion is coming in knowing there is a huge target on their back. And with all things legal, this match can be a true nightmare for the champ.
Look, each challenger has designs for the
Champion into the cover. Hey, wait. How can that be fair?
Come on, ref, keep these guys in check.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight. And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Snapmare right into the surf.
And he's able to fend off what must have been a grueling submission. Ooh. Draped across the top rope.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last. That table has only one destiny, and it involves being broken in half.
And he goes into the ring.
Turning vertical suplex. Nicely done.
Big knee to the midsection.
With that action, the champ said, there's room for one person on this mountain, and it's me.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Using that chair to play mind games with his opponent.
Slamming powerbomb.
Being dropped like that can leave the champion in severe trouble. Oh! You don't aim for the apron unless you're looking to do some serious damage.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Uh-oh, Cobra Clutch.
Time to start dreaming. No.
Punishing the leg. I don't think Ilya enjoyed taking that attack head on. Foot to the gut. Kick right in the face.
Neckbreaker.
Priest setting his crosshairs squarely on his opponent.
He has been here before, and he knows what he needs to do.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? Climbs back inside.
Oof. Well, that is a sign that definitely gets the point across. The champ just trying to embarrass the opposition.
Uh-oh, watch out! Double Russian leg sweep.
That was that chemistry you cannot teach. Neckbreaker. Leave the side. Jeez.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Gotta wonder what he's thinking about when he sets it up here.
Taking all their frustrations out on the champion and doing so in the most inelegant way possible.
Heads out, and he has all the time he wants.
And Dijak clearly ready for a fight here.
Hooked up. He takes control.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
Arm wringer. Yes, press.
Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
Uh-oh.
No! From the apron.
The champ just crashed down on the worst spot possible. The part of the ring where all the steel beams converge.
And look at it for a back suplex.
Ooh. Very nice. I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger.
This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him. Oh! Off the rope. Oh, God!
Talk about a jumping nothing. A real miscalculation on their part. Incoming.
picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Just continuing to dismantle their opponent. The foot DDT. That cold blankness of Dexter Lumis gives me chills.
The champ not looking great right now. Yeah, the physical price of the Extreme Rules stipulation is really starting to show now. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Taking aim on the arm.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Suicide dive. He's in a bad spot, Byron.
You're right, Michael. He should create some separation from that ladder. Face first into the ladder. From behind. Back suplex.
And he tosses him back in now. Big clothesline. Dragunov looking to attack from above. Here we go. Good Lord. Taking flight. Shawn, absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line. Whoa, the ladder hits. Jeez, that's gotta hurt. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. Running Bulldog. Dexter Lumis making his intentions known without speaking a single word. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Answering back. Big boot. Vicious. On my lord. Oh, what a right. Man, that's some attitude behind it. And Priest with the wherewithal to counter. Just breaking down the opponent. The champ has been taken to their limit. Yeah, this is a dire situation right now. Hoisted up.
Feast your eyes. We can have a new champion.
The cover. And there's the save. Shades of McFoley and Edge at WrestleMania. And we know how that turned out. He'll head to the ring. He's been placed in the corner now.
Inverted backbreaker. Ow. Lumis keeps him at bay.
Wards off that offer. The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night. He reverses it. Counters.
Hoisted up and tombstone slam.
Looking for the victory. We're about to take a trip south of heaven.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Big punch. Ouch. He's heading back to the ring.
A championship level move.
Is it enough? The cover.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
What an absolute chaotic battle that was. Holy smokes. Many people expected Lumis and Dragunov to lose those belts tonight to Priest and Dijak. However, it just didn't happen. If you were a betting man, you would have lost immensely. In fact, I'm receiving a call from my bookie right now. I think tonight, Lumis actually showed Priest that he can hang with the best of them here on WCW. I highly doubt that Priest and Dijak are going to be taking this loss easily. Braun Strowman steps to the ring bragging about his defeat of Kofi on last week's show, taking the title from Kofi. And let me tell you, the crowd just did not appreciate that. That didn't seem to deter Strowman though, as he seemed to relish in the crowd's anger. Next up, we've got Rhea Ripley versus Ivy Nile. Rhea had her eyes dead set on challenging Alexa for the women's belt. But Rhea's boast about being the best in the business didn't quite sit well with Ivy Nile, who challenged her to a match anytime, anywhere. Rhea accepted that challenge, so we've got it going on right now.
Here comes Rhea Ripley. Unchecked aggression in the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
The pit bull has been released.
And representing the Creed brothers, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
You know, Ivy Nile's not the biggest woman around, but Nile has honed her body into a finely tuned weapon.
Does this woman have the answer for Ripley's trademark toughness, do you believe?
Cole, I don't know if there's anybody in WWE or beyond who can match raw power with the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
Ivy Nile went through so many ups and downs early in her sports entertainment career, but she's on her own path now and doing things her way, redefining what it means to be a hybrid fighter with her speed, power, and MMA expertise. And if I had to use one word to describe Ivy Nile, it would be relentless.
Standing across from her is a force for which there is no escape. The Eradicator is here to wreak unadulterated brutality. Behold, Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Rhea Ripley's evolution in WWE is like nothing we've ever seen. The power, the speed, and the thirst to make others suffer at her hands has put a black cloud over the women's division. Oof! Kick right to the gut.
Great job anticipating Ivy. Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
And a mud hole is being stomped.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Wheelbarrow suplex.
Devastating.
Oh, over and over, knees in the corner. Knees to the gut repeatedly. Draped upside down in a tree of woe.
Kick lands. Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please.
Ripley's strength being nullified with moves like that. And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Wheelbarrow suplex. Devastating.
Running knee. Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired.
Ivy Nile setting up her opponent for the Dragon Sleeper.
Uh-oh, the end is near. No way she survives this.
I think she's gonna... And she lets her out of the submission.
I don't know if it's mercy or if it's someone who's not done playing with their prey. And a stop.
Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Ivy Nile.
A shocking loss for Rhea Ripley.
Ivy Nile was in attack mode, and boy, did it pay off. And it leads to victory.
That pit bull power was on display, and Ivy just proved once again how dangerous she really is.
What an absolute shocker of a match that was. Rhea obviously completely miscalculated her opponent, and Ivy came out of nowhere and she took that win and proved that she can stand toe-to-toe with the best of them. Word is backstage that Rhea is absolutely fuming, and you know what? I can't blame her. No one expected that loss. Next up, the former WCW United States Champion took to the center of the ring and called out Braun Strowman after last week's loss. Strowman was just in front of a very fickle crowd earlier this evening. Kofi told Braun that he didn't deserve to wear the belt and challenged him to a rematch. Strowman at first denied Kofi the rematch. However, after Kofi called him a coward and the boos of the crowd, he quickly changed his mind. So it looks like we are set for that match soon. Next up, we have one half of our women's tag team champions, Zoe Stark, taking on Valhalla all on her own. Now, I'm not really sure what exactly is going on behind the scenes with Zoe and Zelina to why that Zoe is coming out only on her own without her tag team partner here. Let's head ringside for our second mid-card match of the night.
Nation.
Starting things off with Zoe Stark, a woman who really embodies, in my view, the term fighting spirit.
Zoe Stark has a hell of a pre-WWE resume. She's been tapped as one to watch by all her trainers, and she's completed a year-long rehab ahead of schedule. If there's an obstacle, safe to say she can, will, and has found her way past it.
Perhaps she'll overcome an obstacle again here.
But unfortunately for her, she does not have the gods in her corner.
Valhalla is a lot of things, but she is especially merciless. She believes that every terrible thing she does against her opponents is all in service of the gods, and there is no way of reasoning with her. She's basically feral at this point.
We all know what she's looking to do next. No way! Suicide dive!
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Valhalla taking the upper hand in a big way.
Yeah, now Stark's got to turn the momentum around.
Knee strike connects.
Valhalla just goading her opponent.
DDT on the foot.
Will break that up.
Stark finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Stark hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
And now thrown back into the ring. That'll stop the count, and this match will continue.
I'm glad that wasn't the end of things.
Oh my gosh!
Stark can't stop this string of offense.
Valhalla working the competition down.
Now's her chance to get back into this match.
Able to interrupt the attack.
Oh my God, what a close body.
Goes into the pin. Kicks out at just one.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out. Stark looking to play a bit of the intimidation game here.
Ooh, refusing to let her get into her head.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Look at this. Snap suplex. Enziguri finds its mark. Suplex. She's enduring some damage. DDT. Stark has become relentless.
Valhalla's having trouble assessing the situation.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation.
She starts to rise back up, but does she know where she is?
From the top, diving double axe handle. Catches the leg. Clothesline. Roundhouse kick. Oh, and will this be it?
She shows that she's far from finished.
Valhalla just goading her opponent.
Front face lock.
Too close to the ropes.
Yep, and the hold is broken.
Over and over. So much aggression.
Just going all out with every blow.
Big forearm.
Oh, look at this. Slapping them around.
That's not it.
Valhalla had her locked in her sights, and she just pounced. This is impressive. An inverted Texas cloverleaf submission. This is painful.
Man, she's got a lot of heart and a lot of guts. Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there.
Oh, look out. Ooh.
From way up, double axe handle.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
Hoisting their opponent up for a fisherman buster.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired. Goodness gracious.
Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomp to the hand.
Zoe Stark. Backflip into a face buster.
Valhalla won't come back after that.
The cover.
And Zoe Stark did it. What a win. Here is your winner, Zoe Stark. What a defeat for Valhalla. Truly falling short here tonight.
Zoe Stark just powering her way through the opposition.
All of her training paying off big.
In an absolutely brutal showdown and display of tenacity, Zoe Stark emerges victorious against the powerhouse Valhalla. The intensity of the match reaches its peak as both wrestlers unleash a relentless onslaught of bone-crushing moves. In the end though, Stark's resilience shines through in the face of Valhalla's raw power, culminating in her victory. Definitely an extremely fickle crowd though tonight, because as brutal as that match was, we ended up with a disappointing rating on it. It did, however, start a feud between Zoe and Valhalla. As the crowd eagerly anticipates the next big showdown, the familiar music of Kevin Owens hits, and the audience erupts in cheers as Owens makes his way to the ring, followed by Sami Zayn. As the cheers of the crowd begin to fade, Kevin Owens picks up the microphone and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't come here just to have a good time. Sami and I are here for a challenge that involves two other guys who think they are on top of the world." And Sami Zayn responds, "That's right, Kevin. Damian Priest and Dijak. We know you're back there listening. Well, we're calling you out, and we want a piece of the action." The crowd cheers, sensing the tension building in the arena. As the music changes, Damian Priest, accompanied by Dijak, make their entrance to the ring. Priest already has his own microphone as he begins. "You want a piece of the action, Owens? You and Zayn think you can hang with the best? Well, you're on." Dijak then follows up, "But don't think for a second that it's going to be an easy ride. We're not backing down from anyone, and we're ready to prove it." Intensity in the ring rises as the two teams exchange words, setting stage for an upcoming clash. The crowd is buzzing with excitement, eager to witness the explosive showdown between these four formidable competitors. The challenge has been thrown out and the stage is set for an epic battle. But we still have one more epic battle coming up tonight. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the main event, a triple threat title match for the Women's Championship title between Alexa Bliss, Isla Dawn, and Xia Li. The crowd is on her feet. Boston, Massachusetts, are you ready to rumble?
Behold the modern day witch.
Oh, Dawn gives me the creeps.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WCW Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland, Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn approaches every match with zero fear because she's the one to be feared.
With her villainous intentions and mean streak, she's probably right about that. Don't let all the theatrics distract you from the fact that Isla Dawn is as vicious as they come.
No doubt about that, Cole. Expect no mercy from Dawn in this one. Xia Li is not here to make friends. She is here to compete.
One of a kind in this division is a vicious, dangerous martial artist and master of wushu.
She is more than ready to be the master of the squared circle.
And introducing the challenger from Chongqing, China, Xia Li.
You would be hard-pressed to find a more mysterious or more dangerous superstar on the roster in WWE than Xia Li. Xia Li ready to show off her educated feet once again.
There will be no holding back tonight.
Here comes 5 feet of fury.
And she's got backup.
And introducing the champion from Columbus, Ohio, the WCW Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
One of the smallest competitors in the women's division, but she matches underrated power with hard-hitting, high-flying attacks.
Lots of titles and main events to back up those claims.
We are seconds away from another moment of bliss.
Blissful for us, not for her opponent.
The past doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here is where it's settled. The prize is on the line.
The right to be called the champion is at stake here in this match under triple threat rules with Alexa Bliss, Isla Dawn, and Xia Li.
This is a dangerous match for a champion. The odds are against you. The rules are against you. Everything is against you.
Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low? And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Into the STO.
Bliss turns that around. Oh, my God, what a slap.
Disrespect.
That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy.
It's hard to tell exactly what Alexa Bliss is thinking when she looks at her opponents like that.
Alexa evades that one.
Back in the ring now.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Oh, broken up.
Up and down. What a...
A nice shot by Alexa Bliss. And pure cheapness we just saw with that attack.
Dangerous move, showing there's nothing they won't do to gain the upper hand against the champion.
Xia Li is looking to deflate her opponent.
Oh, what a crash. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
She was looking for the great equalizer, and she found it in the steel chair.
The champion with plans of driving their opponent through the earth.
Jumping knee strike. Lights out. The champ taking their share of hits now.
Yeah, that self-righteous aggression of Xia Li was certainly shining through there.
I missed you. I wanted to knee you in the face again.
Oh, swift takedown. A little cockiness here from Dawn.
All right, she's back in, ready to go.
Ducking out of trouble. Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow. Well-placed kick.
Slam with authority. Crucial moment. Knee strike. Ending of the count. Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Has been hooked, looking for sliced bread. What a counter! Power slam.
Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming. Cover by the champ.
Oh, somehow.
Close call, but not enough yet.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club. And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
What impact! Right in the kisser.
She avoids the contact.
Into a smile. What a drop kick.
Oh, ouch.
Pinning down their opponent's arm. And a carefully measured knee drop.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Yeah, triple threat matches are no cakewalk, and they're showing us why right now. The pain and punishment, it really builds.
The champion's down. The champion's down.
Oh my God, we have a new champion.
Power struggle after two.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
What's she waiting for? She's already more focused on gesturing rather than winning. She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
Snapmare right in, breaking it up at the last second.
Big with the championship on the line. Kick out of the title fight continues.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable. They've got their opponent's arm.
Vicious knee drop.
This is just punishing, disrespectful. Oh.
Definitely hurts. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring. Yes, to retain the title. Broken up, and the match continues. Oh, God.
Time higher. The title change hands.
Makes a cover. The champ kicks out at two.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
The best shot was thrown, but it couldn't put this match away. Oh, what a counter.
Hit to the gut by Bliss, followed by DDT.
Another one bites the dust to the champ. Big chop lock. That'll stop you in your tracks. She heads out of the ring. An interesting strategy.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick. And Lee wants more from her opponent.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
The champ's taking an immense amount of damage.
I hope she's got a little something extra left in the tank. Otherwise, she's in trouble. And Lee wants more from her opponent.
Throws her back in from ringside. Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Watch her set up in the corner. Oh, there's an arm breaker. Oh, right to for the championship. No, 2 count.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her.
Go see a new champ! Broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
And the protector, Xia Li, calling the audience to her side.
Uh-oh. What an elbow drop right to the heart.
The title's in jeopardy here. It's the cover.
The paradigm is shifting. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams. Let's see if that kick out was a spark, or is it the...
From the top, diving foot stomp. Brutal. From behind, German suplex, release.
Off the ropes.
Sweeps the legs, crushing double stomp. Kick from behind. Ouch. This won't end well. Oh my God, this is going to be nasty. I can't believe the Plaza. Oh, really? Oh, for the championship. She gets the shoulder up.
She just will not go away.
And returning to the ring. Great hip toss.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
And Xia's in some serious...
Alexa Bliss connects with a DDT.
The champ has his one in hand now.
She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by countout. From the top. Elbow drop. For the win. Double leg takedown. Crushing double stomp. Uh-oh. What an elbow drop.
The title might change hands. The champ is down. Title change. I can feel it.
Ooh, there's the pin title on the line. And that's it. New champ. New champ.
Here is your winner, and the new WCW Women's Champion, Isla Dawn.
And with this win, she can now call herself the champ.
What an absolutely unbelievable night that we have had tonight. It has been one brutal fight after another, culminating in this three-way title match for the women's belt. Each one of the competitors in that main event proved that they are worthy of wearing that belt, but only one was able to leave the ring with it. Alexa stayed off close call after close call, but she just could not hold on to the title in the end. And tonight we have a brand new women's WCW champion with Isla Dawn. And that's our show for the night, but before we head out, let's check and see how we ranked against our competitors. SmackDown started out strong with their opener. We've got Channing Stacks Lorenzo against Gunther right there. They ended up with 3.5 stars on that, while Raw's opener was Tamina versus Io Sky, tying them with our 3-star opener right there. Heading into our mid-cards, it looks like Raw is winning this one, 2.5 stars for their match with Eric versus R-Truth. And SmackDown tied us with 2 stars, their mid-card featuring Tiffany Stratton and Nikki Cross. SmackDown absolutely dominated the second mid-card match, 3.5 stars for their tag team title match featuring D'Angelo and Briggs against Uso and Ludwig Kaiser once again. They really seem to have a good chemistry going with that matchup right there. Both SmackDown and Raw tied their main events with 3.5 stars each. SmackDown's featuring an Extreme Rules title match between Natalya and Ronda Rousey, and Raw putting Jey Uso up against Omos once again for what seems to be another title match there. Checking out our final stats, it looked like we ended up with about 40,000 extra fans tonight and a profit gain of a little over $22,000. Our social media is above with people thinking that Dragunov and Loomis worked really well together as a tag team, and our fans seem to be extremely excited to see the introduction of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens on tonight's show. SmackDown picked up 50,000 extra fans and a profit of $34,000, and Raw picked up an extra 48,000 fans and over $51,000 profit. Not much has changed in our rankings after this week's show. We still got SmackDown and Ted DiBiase on the top spot right there. Adam Pearce and Raw sitting at number 2. And again, bringing up the end is myself, Mick Foley, and WCW. There's still time to turn things around though. All it takes is just the perfect match. Alright, checking in with our messages, we've got one from Triple H who says that the Ivy versus Rhea wasn't the greatest fight, and part of the reason was because their fighting styles didn't work with each other particularly well. That's true, but I really wanted to match them up. I knew the consequences, but I still wanted to go with that. And it looks like Valhalla wants a rematch against Zoe Stark within the next 2 weeks, saying she wants to wipe the smug smile off of Stark's face after that loss. You know what, Valhalla? We're going to give you that chance. We'll set that up again for you. And that gives a small increase to Valhalla's morale. And that brings tonight's Monday Nitro to a close. Hopefully we will see you again for the next show taking place in Buffalo, New York. Until then, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And we'll see you in the ring next time.